In this episode, we're going to cover auxiliary outputs that are available in power supplies. What are auxiliary outputs anyway? Well, auxiliary outputs are additional voltages available from selected models of power supplies that are independent from the main converter output. Some power supply manufacturers offer lower outputs for use in other system functions. Auxiliary power should not be confused with multiple output power supplies. The auxiliary power available from most manufacturers is rated to be just a few watts. Now, auxiliary power outputs are described in several ways. They can be presented as fan outputs, auxiliary power itself, or standby voltages. It's important to mention that some of these outputs are not exactly dependent from the main output. For example, a fan output may actually be running off the main converter. This means that the main converter is powered down with a remote signal. It's very possible that the fan output will also be powered down. Now, power supply data sheets that specifically specify fan outputs mean that the output is dedicated for a cooling fan. A standby voltage output, however, is independently running as soon as the AC input is energized on the power supply. Standby output voltages are usually 5 volts, and they can power small housekeeping circuits such as sensors, wireless communication boards, logic circuits, or any other circuit that needs to stay on while the main output of the power supply is off. Manufacturers of mid to high power converters with a standby voltage will often state the off-load power draw or off-load power consumption with remote on-off activated from the standby voltage. When selecting power supplies with auxiliary outputs or standby voltage, make sure you look for the models that have low power energy consumption under no load conditions. For more information on selecting the right power supply that fits your application with auxiliary outputs, give us a call here at TRC and we'll ensure to get you on the right power supply solution. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you on the next episode.